Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, good evening. Karl Anthony Towns is certainly the franchise player now for the Timberwolves. Cat said, "You lead by action and you lead by words. I'm more of the action guy." When things get...
Knows it very well, DA. Thank you so much. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now let's take a look at the Sonics opening lineup. We've got Hollis Jefferson. Dion Waiters is out there with Thomas. Then there's Bell. And it's D'Angelo in at the 3 slot. And for Minnesota, Beasley is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Towns. Then there's Edwards. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the power forward position. Tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting. There are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship. What do you think?
There'll never be a substitute for balance, but I just think with the evolution of the skill that we see in our game, the coaches and players being so smart, you do want to keep the opponents guessing, but let's face it, the three-point shot is here to stay. It's really simple math. 3 is more than 2.
D'Angelo, nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Minnesota with the ball. Bounce pass, Russell. And there's Edwards on the assist by Russell.
Oh, man, tremendous pass by Russell. Great at whipping it around.
Waiters outside. Back to Thomas. To the paint. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his first foul. We're about 1 minute into the first. Russell, no luck.
Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
To the wing on the left. Back to Thomas. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. D'Angelo, the pass to Waiters. Hits it from three-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
Now, here is Russell. And here is Thomas. He's coming off a 25-point game against Milwaukee. D'Angelo, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Bell, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
How about the evolution of Bell? I mean, can we talk about that? He's looking more assertive and confident giving the ball.
Russell looking it over. They need this, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
If there's ever a successful shot that still gets your coach mad at you, that's the one.
The Supersonics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. D'Angelo, Edwards defending. Thomas outside, and another 3 for Seattle.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Russell kicks to Hernan Gomez. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Sonics leading by 6. D'Angelo, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. They double him with Russell, and stolen by Russell. Beasley outside. outside, Towns. Passes to Edwards. The Supersonics have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. It's Thomas outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Towns, the pass to Beasley. And the shot goes in.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Seattle with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Pass to D'Angelo. Over Edwards. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 7-point differential. Offensive rebound. Towns uses the glass to finish the layup.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities. And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
And there's the pass to Bell. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big men who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles.
Sinks the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Some changes for Minnesota. Okogie's check. And it's Seattle with the ball. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Minnesota, McDaniels is out there with Culver. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Edwards. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Grizzlies. He kicks to McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards can't hit. Sonics leading by 6 and pushing it up. Here's Seattle. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. For the Sonics, Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Tolliver. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Smith. Seattle shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now here's Beasley. His last outing, he had 8 points. Outside, Towns. Shoots from the elbow. No good on the shot. And it's the Supersonics taking it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that win.
4 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. Bell's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Beasley outside. Towns for 3. Here's McDaniels. No points in the game yet for him. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the 3. The ball picked up by Edwards. Thomas, good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Beasley. 5 points in the game. Stolen by Thomas. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, this has gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
And you gotta like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on it. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. From T. Thomas, and another three for Seattle.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Pass to McDaniels. Now he's got 5.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Beasley outside. To the middle. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. A nice shot by McDaniel. Seattle leading by 13. Passes it to D'Angelo. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourself, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Ricky Rubio checked in for McDaniels. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
To the inside, Hernan Gomez. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Timberwolves have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And so Thomas will bring it up for Seattle. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Edwards with it. Now Thomas defending. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
To the wing right side. Timberwolves passing it around. Back to Rubio. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Rubio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. D'Angelo, the pass to Hollis Jefferson, and he comes up with the deuce. And the Sonics lead by 10.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
Now here's Waiters after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. And the foul on Jordan Bell. That's his third foul of the game. Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Malik Beasley. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Bell. Bahamute comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Mario Hezonja's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. And it's Korver in for Waiters.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here is Mbamute. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
Here is Mbamute, and the dunk by Mbamute.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's Towns after the Sonics pick up 2. And Russell gets it to go.
He's got 6 points from beyond the arc in this quarter. I mean, for the game, he's got 9 points from deep.
D'Angelo, he's guarded by Russell. Here's Hezonja, and another 3 for Seattle.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And that one's good. Towns.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
57 left to play in the first half. D'Angelo, the pass to Mbamute. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And it's Russell in the corner. That's the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Sonics.
Offensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And the basket is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Sonics leading by 14. D'Angelo, the pass to Korver. D'Angelo, he's guarded by Russell. Inside. Here's D'Angelo, and another 3 for Seattle.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Minnesota's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 8 here in the quarter.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
Here's D'Angelo, and he goes right over D'Angelo Russell and slams it down.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush. Timberwolves trail by 17. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Rubio looking it over. For 3, Okogie. The shot that time not on target. Seattle is going to sublime 4 of 4 from 3-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Seattle ahead, leading by 17. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Isaiah Thomas having an outstanding game. He had 13 points and 1 steal. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
I love the way they're getting after it in the paint. Moving bodies, attacking the rim, scoring at will. Sometimes teams try to hurt you with the 3-ball. They went right for the heart of the defense. Look at them to keep pounding it inside and staying physical.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with the lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster. Without major improvements defensively, this game is over.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
On the court right now for the Sonics. Hyundai Hollis Jefferson out there with Bell. Then there's Jay. Then it's Thomas. And it's Waiters in at the shooting guard position. Passes it to D'Angelo. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
The Sonics have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Outside Thomas. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And it's good, 2 points. Hollis Jefferson's got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
The wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. And the 3 off target. Sonics leading by 17.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And finished off by Edwards.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those,
Yes.
That's for sure. D'Angelo. Edwards defending. Waiters gets a wide open look. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Culver's checked in for Minnesota. Emmanuel Moutier's checked in for the Sonics. Right side, Russell. Good on the triple. He's got 18.
Well, he's always been known as a streaky player. And tonight, Russell's streak is the good kind. He's rolling.
Launches it. And another 3 for Seattle.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Here's Edwards. Towns trying to get open. Edwards can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And out of bounds is the Timberwolves gain possession. And powering into the first week of the new year, here's a brand new look at the power rankings. Look at the Mavericks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you check out the Supersonics, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
The shot, no good.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think
he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Now, here is Russell. He's got 18. Really left alone that time. Edwards got 10 points.
And that gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Down low, here's Hollis Jefferson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Culver with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Russell shoots the 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Jay's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hollis Jefferson.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
And here's Russell. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Pass to Edwards. And here is McDaniel. Off target with his 3. Waiters outside. And the pass to D'Angelo.
Whoa, what a
finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
That is not possible. What we just is that. Possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now, here is Russell. And the shot is good.
I mean, this is what you pay Russell to do. He can pass it as well as score it. He's really settled in as a decision maker.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland. Eight seconds left to play in the third. It's Thomas outside. Kicks it to Waiters. Here's to ANGELO. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Seattle taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Malik Beasley. He's out there with Russell, and it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. The finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Thomas passes to D'Angelo. Thomas trying to break loose.
That's what you get with Thomas, the IQ, the smarts. It's such a terrific pass.
Timberwolves trail by 19. Here's Russell. Kicks it to Beasley. Inside. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Tyson Chandler. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Clock is at 3. Sonics leading by 19 points.
Oh!
And he goes in for the dunk.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now Beasley. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now the dish to Russell. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Oh, the soft touch on the floater. Gotta like when Russell burst out the lethal floating shot.
Waiters outside. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. Buries the long-range jumper. And that's now 11 points for Beasley.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now, here is Russell. Pass to that one, no good. Good D by Bell. Seattle leading by 20. Towns with it. Outside, Russell. Beasley with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Beasley's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Timberwolves. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Here's to ANGELO. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Sonics lead by 19.
There's no quitting this guy. I mean, the high motor of Bell is what helps him come away with big rebounds.
The pass to Okogie. That's a 2 from Towns. Waiters grabs the miss.
You expect him to make those. They got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Count it.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you take into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. For three, Beasley, and it's Seattle with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. D'Angelo, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Count that one.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Russell kicks to Towns, fires from deep. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
Where their goal was to limit their turnovers. I mean, they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
Edwards, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. Sonics leading by 20. Bounce pass, Thomas. From deep. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Moves back up. Passes it to D'Angelo. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Jay's got 34.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Russell. Outside, Towns. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Sonics leading by 20. Waiters outside. Back to Thomas. To the paint. Here's to Angelo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And here's Beasley. Russell passes to Towns.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And it's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
Beasley with the steal. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. And a quick look at how the Supersonics schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch. Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Here's Beasley. Now Hernan Gomez. Kicks it out to Beasley. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Hollis Jefferson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. An easy 2 points on the layup. 41 points for Jay.
I mean, he's so unselfish, and he plays with a chip on his shoulder. Thomas loves to keep everybody involved. He knows what it takes to run a great system.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The defense is aggressive on him, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
Over to the left wing. Now here's Moutier. Defense is right there. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter. Hollis Jefferson kicks to Moutier. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Culver. Moutier with the basket.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Supersonics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jay.
He's had an effect on every part of this game. Triple-double. What more can you say? It's been a one-man show. Today was a good day.
Pass to D'Angelo. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. To the middle. Here's Moutier. It's Hollis Jefferson, top of the key. Rebound, Minnesota. To the inside, Russell. And the layup's good off the glass.
We talked about the advantage of his size in the backcourt. Russell, they're using his height and length to challenge that interior.
So we see the Sonics taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.